It wasn't the easiest one, but I would say it was fun. Running around with boxer shorts and playing in the mud and playing football and cricket.
It didn't easy with us, as parents, bringing up Kevin, in the hard way. But now I thank God, for the softness as smooth as butter. That God doing it so much for Kevin.
He used to go on the floor, I'll sleep on the floor sleeping at one time on the floor on the mattress.
When I see playing, it's like me playing. He might not understand.
He always know we want. Cricket was, nobody can take that from me. Cricket was it for him.
Carl Hooper was pasted on my bedroom wall. To now I can't really, digest it that much, knowing that he was pasted on my wall, and then later on in life he presented my test cup to me.
138, Kevin Sinclair.
Yeah, the challenges was, not being exposed to a lot in the community. So the little that you have, you have to make use of it. Whatever resources, was there to participate in or be in, you have to make use of it. So I would say that's it. This didn't define me, Determination and dedication could put you anywhere. So this is where it all started, as a little boy running around playing in this yard. As you can see, the concrete strip there, is still there. My father actually cemented that concrete strip because it was all mud. And where this pipe is right here, we used to bathe at this pipe here, but that's where it all started. So it never defined me. So determination and dedication will put you anywhere. Thank you.
It didn't easy with us, as parents, bringing up Kevin, in the hard way. But now I thank God, for the softness as smooth as butter. That God doing it so much for Kevin. It really bring me joy. It bring me happy to know that, we's not in the category of the background no more. God lift we high because of Kevin. Kevin put his mind to it and he focused a lot on, and I know he was in a quiet moment talking to God, say, we have to come out to this and I got to give my mother a surprise. And he did do it because it's God. It's God in everything within us, within Kevin, within cricket.
Yeah, my grandfather was all behind the cricket stuff. Yes, I have my parents, I would never give up on them, but my grandfather was the backbone for me, in terms of pressing me forward. He actually gave up his job just to train me in the backyard. So he was a security guard, and he ended up giving up his job just to pay, a lot of attention to me, in terms of getting me ready for games and stuff. So I would say my grandfather is the hero. I call him hero because, like for somebody to give up their job to train you in the backyard is something really special, just to get me up to where I want to be. I learned a lot from him because he was an amateur boxer as well, cricketer as well, so I learned a lot from him. And the years that I spent with him was really special. And not only me, because he used to train a lot of other youngsters, including me, and they went on to represent Borbies. And I was the only one that fortunate to play for Guyana and West Indies.
Every morning, he used to get up around 5 o'clock and he come there and he reach me and we go and play in the schoolyard. If we didn't play there, we gone at the park, the basketball court. So we used to start around 6 o'clock until around 8 o'clock for you prepare for go school.
Waking up 5 a.m. every morning wasn't easy. It just, you make up your mind knowing that here you gotta wake up to go and train and put in the work, and it pay off.
I was an old boxer, so I know a lot of movements. And I say I combine the cricket with the boxing, with the movements, but he foot lazy. He didn't get the He can't dance, no. His father really wasn't a dance man. I used to go to dance. I know for dance, a dancer got to get movements. But them didn't know about dance. The exercise was give him. You know, as he tell people, I was very inventive. Just sit down. And I had a group of boys them were very intelligent, they're smart. So you got to think in a head. Every day you got to think some kind of trick. Because when I bowl, the wicketkeeper tell them is what ball a bowling. Leg break. So them by down is leg break, half break. So you got to know how to confuse them little by that. They're very smart.
Since he was down there small, by when he up, he always know what we want. Cricket was, nobody can take that from me. Cricket was it for him.
On this ball field, I mean, it's no longer up to standard for cricket, but if you could select any spot you want. We playing cricket. We play cricket there, we play cricket here, we play cricket all over on this ball field. So my grandfather, we had water. He moved and keep moving and moving to the highest spot just to get us, to practice. So we used to, every day we used to get we cutlass and weed it out and stuff. So this is where it all started. I got my highest score in this game of 110 against Stockburg Park. So it's really emotional coming back here. I mean, it's sad to see it in this state, but I mean, it has produced a West Indies cricketer. When I had get selected for West Indies under 16, I didn't get to go because of his issue. That was a major setback for me, I would say, as a cricketer, as a young player, knowing that you can get to go to England and didn't get to go. It was very unfortunate. I cried a lot, but I think that was just the drive for me to not give up, yeah. And 10 years later, I was in England playing again. Yeah.
My father was a real pusher behind me with everything. Because he take me son away from me, like. Because one time I tell he give me back my son, but cause I used to go through it real tough. For train for me like this, it's got through real hard. It don't easy. So who feel it easy? It hard. You got stiff. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a hard working person. He always focused on the goals though. Even though we used to behave back then, we didn't get too much into that. He always focused on the goals and put the main goals for us, which is cricket. So we got to be proud of him.
Yes, I was a flicker. When Kevin saw me, he told me he wanted to learn how to flick. So I started training him. When he started training, he started become bad. And this is the only man ever give me the hardest challenge in flicking. He's a motivation bunny. He's achieved what he needs to achieve in life.
That is
Especially going at we gotta go for.
For me, I just looking to be the best I can. So when people look at me and remember me for one thing, being dedicated to the sport and being a good role model to youngsters out there. So for me, that's the main thing. Money, fame, no, that's not it. Just being a good role model for youngsters. So when they hear Kevin Sinclair, they want to be like me. That's just the aim for me.
My name is Kevin Sinclair, Guyana 19 and rounder. I want in the future, I want to be the Marine Scholar and represent West Indies at the senior level.